Okay, back again. Let's see. What do you have to say? Nothing. 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 I like how they're all dressed in the same clothes. Nothing. Hey, excuse me. All strangers are entrepreneurs by Evan Wright. Hi. I noticed that you made eye contact with me for half a second and then immediately regretted it. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a fucking asshole. I'm disgusting. Do I want to talk to you because I seriously cherish a genuine sense of community and goodwill towards men? Nope. I'm an absolute loser. Barring one stranger after another and awkward revelations of my own failure. I'm looking for somebody to become my downhill in a multiple level marketing scheme. I think you ought to change religions. I'm one of those charity people who used to wear an apron so people wouldn't know to avoid me. I want to ask you out to coffee. Rub your shoulders while the dirty sleeves of my jean jacket infect your pores, and then try to have sex with you before you realize that I'm unemployed. This sounds like someone trying to date a woman. I'm that legitimately horrible and a sad person that you could one day be like. The one a dumb story happened to the one who got a DUI, and then they found weed in my car, plus the money I stole from work. My family is dead and I have no friends, and I'm desperate for anybody to talk to. Even though I have nothing to say, I know that nobody likes me, or maybe you will like me, but you don't want to know. I'm that weird. I'm that weird bitter asshole who barks at the cashier and hits on waitresses and holds up the universe. But I'm a human being and there's nothing I can do to make God stop loving me. Everywhere I go, I tell the few people who can barely stand me the same exact thing, that everyone is just way too uptight about talking to strangers, even though I'm exactly the reason that absolutely nobody wants to. Then I say chill out, or some other extremely dated piece of slang that solidifies me as even more creepy. This is when you realize I'm trying to look at your boobs, or your shoes, or that I don't even have the confidence to meet your eye line. And some type of instinct dawns on you and says, hey, your shoelace is untied. Oh, thanks. I'm not standing right next to somebody. Turn the headphones on and wait. Let's go, no. Oh, no, okay. Turn the headphones on and wait? Yes. How do they manage to do those faces? It's amazing. Anyway. Oh, damn my hand. Okay. Let's see. There isn't much to say about what I do for a living. We're just like everyone else. Do we work in marketing, in finance, for the government, for the people, for good, for evil? Doesn't matter. No matter what, if we can make money off it, and you ask us if we can do it, we say yes. If you ask us if what we do is effective, the middle manager who hired us, whose job security depends on us having been effective, will tell you yes. If you ask us if what we do is important, we'll point you in the direction of the media channel that makes a living off reporting on our industry, and they will say yes. A lie that everybody can pay their mortgage would becomes the truth faster than you believe. But in the end, we're really just a bunch of white people pushing pills of money around in circles, where reality occurs in parts unknown. And you go to conferences and tell the maids break their backs cleaning our hotel rooms. We eat at restaurants while the cook trips and emulates each in blistering oil. Janitors have heart attacks buffing floors in a graveyard shift for 30 years, and all of this for what? Networking, best practice, leadership. But we don't let anyone into the network, and we don't practice anything, and we don't lead anyone anywhere but someplace fucked up, where we get paid and they get dick. Then everyone goes home and does their job the same way anyways, doing exactly whatever some boss wants. So who are we and what do we do here? We send emails, we go to meetings, we hope to one day get high enough to become invincible and to be rewarded even when we fuck up everybody and everything up. Sometimes I think, could I go my whole career without doing a single useful material thing? Did a street of sweeper eclipse my social utility the day he picked up a piece of gum? Maybe. This is a couch for guests and clients to sit on while they wait to see somebody. It's the only well-kept piece of furniture in the office. Nice. A real plant. The one in the back is fake. Well, that's good. I mean, if you have a real plant, that's good. An oversized recycling bin of of chart paper, but even right. A few years ago, the bosses went to a 3-day, $5,000 leadership seminar and came back convinced that the reason the company wasn't growing was because people weren't collaborative enough. Accordingly, with no collaboration, it was determined that everything anyone said in a meeting had to be not only written down, but written down such that arrows could just out of it, allowing any free associations about it to be captured as well. The policy stated for precisely one meeting, after which the walls of the room were covered from floor to ceiling with graph paper containing what happened to be indecipherable corporate thoughts of mental hospitals. The paper was then torn down and placed into this bin, where it remains to this day. The financial problems that the company had been having would later be linked to the excessive overhead in the area of leadership development. Of course, this leadership development was never recorded as compensation, and this, among other things, were not factored into the deeply disappointing salaries the owners were then forced to draw for that year. Salaries which, of course, were ample evidence of total impossibility of providing any employees with bonuses or raises. And yet, to be honest, this story gives me a good feeling, because I know that nothing this fucked up can go on forever. Okay, so there's one person we can talk to, and this is this girl. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, she looks more realistic now than she looked before. She looked young. She looked very young back then. In the original version, that was free. And yeah, so it was even changed, so that's good. Patient transcript, even winter. There's somebody I work with. She's sick. It's the kind of sick that doesn't quite get you on disability. It just fucks with you dead in the middle of being able to have a job, but not able to be any good at it. She misses a lot of work for medical appointment. Is that still what you're calling them? All I ever seen is somebody wait for 2 hours, wait another 6 hours for a test, and then wait another 3 hours to find out it was inconclusive, which means a total of 11 hours spent on nothing. Where's the medicine? Where's the appointment? You're upset about this. Most people are upset about this. No, I mean you're upset about it in a way that you usually aren't. You care about this person. And this story isn't noise. It's different. You were there. She was alone. I was around. Do you really feel that way about it? I was in a situation where refusing to help somebody would have made me very bad. That doesn't make me very good. And the last thing I want is to end up even more involved in it. Right. Except now you know that it might matter if you aren't. Oh, amazing. I'm fine. I know. I'll be out later. Is there a meeting in here? I don't think so. I'll check. No, don't. I just need a minute. You should go. Okay, nice. Ah, my hand. Fuck you. You know, I'm not gonna go to the computer. Maybe we can play some games. But before that, let's talk to the... Oh, even. How are you doing? She was Russian once, Natasha. Let's see if I can do that Russian accent. I doubt it. How's it going? Okay, talk to you later, I guess. Okay. Nobody knows much about Natasha. She can't really speak English. She does a bunch of administrative work. She couldn't possibly make very much money, and she has a way of smiling at you that discourages any kind of follow-up question whatsoever. She looks like she's in her late 40s, but something tells me she might look a lot older than she actually is. It's not that she has some kind of hard, cliched beauty. She's like beauty, though. She just looks like she's been through more than she should have. And where they found her, who knows? Hey, message me. Messaging local, logging in, online. Sorry, it's just too early in the morning to have Natasha glaring at me. Sure, what's up? Nothing. What did you do all weekend? Did you go out? On Friday, yeah. I went to the Jackson right after work until 3 in the morning. Don't remember it. I never meant to. Don't start. I'm starting. You live in downtown Toronto and have all the free time in the world, and you go to a sports bar and a chain hotel. Why are you even alive? Question mark. Double dot. That smiley face, I guess. I don't know. I'm not into this hipster bullshit. What hipster bullshit? You mean cool and interesting places? Drinking is drinking. What's the difference? Between sales convenience stores and people your own age? Is that a serious question? And I'm not a hipster, even if saying so proves it. No kidding. Your parents aren't new or rich enough. If you hate money, I can help you with that. All I'm saying is that the worst thing about nice things are people who can afford them. Nice things will be better off with you? I don't know. It's just sad. But you love being sad. It's cool to be sad. Okay, this is the worst conversation ever. Oh my god, I remember it now. No, it isn't. It's just sad. Translate. Late night show in progress. Guess even start. I mean, I'm a little surprised you aren't out there going out with all kind of chicks. Well, for a long time, women really only hurt me. I mean, it wasn't their fault at all. It was really just a nature outcome of somebody who looks like me being interested in them. You weren't, doing well, huh? You have to understand what it does to a person to wrap that emotion for so long. To turn something that is supposed to be beautiful into nothing but a single imminent misery. Well, we all know that can be like. No. I actually don't think that we all do. Most people, they win some, they lose some, and it's all just some fucking song on the radio. That's a lot of different than knowing for certain that your love is something that is going to hurt people you care about. Okay, where was I? That you. Okay, there's a different knowing certain that you're. Okay, that's a difference. That's a lot different than knowing for certain that your love is something that's going to hurt people you care about, and that will only hurt you too. Still, you gotta try. No, the only thing you've got to try is to never feel goddamn thing for anybody, because you don't want to make them feel awkward, and you damn sure don't want them your pity. So what do? Nothing really. You try to be cool with you until you can't stand it anymore, and then you just stop talking to them. Boy, you're a real pal. Oh, I know. And believe me, realizing that you can neither be a bad guy or a non-guy is the point where you just stop talking to women completely. Oh, so you stop talking to women who you're attracted to completely. Well, sometimes you meet somebody and you just don't have a choice. Maybe all that pain just seems worth going through all over again. Maybe you think things will be different this time. No. Maybe you think things will be different this time? No. You know better than that. You just... I know it's really stupid. And I know it isn't even true, but I really, really love her. Well, we'll be right back after this message from Even Reinter, the stupid liar. That was awful. Even, sorry. What? Can you come to that meeting tomorrow? What? Oh, sure. You're too funny. Tori, I tried to work. Please be quiet. Not sure what accent that was. Sorry, Natasha. Oh no, Even, you don't worry. Well, she kinda likes Even, so... Oh no, Even, you don't worry. Oh my god. Doing this now brings back so many memories of this game. Oh my god, this guy's changed amazingly. We'll have to come back and fight. I'm just getting ready to for a call. I actually don't even know why I'm standing here. Where did I put that proposal? I just had it. It was right here last night. I don't have time to look for it. Natasha, I need another copy of the proposal printed out. Please and thank you. I'm busy. Is Jack here then? I need it for my car. I don't know why I didn't have it. I was literally sitting here last night. This is Troy. Nobody likes Troy, including me. But I feel for him. He's married, late 40s or so. commutes 2 hours from deep suburbs every day and works on weekends all time. I can't even imagine the last time he saw the house he spent every day paying for in the actual sunlight. 3 kids, wife doesn't work. That wife is a slacker, to be honest, in my opinion. Wife doesn't work, and even though he's the most experienced and senior person here, there's always a panical sense in the air that he would be the first to wipe down the urinals that the owners told him to. I think about what he might have been like a young guy at his wedding, or one of those other things that make you feel like the future has a future. Okay, we're gonna do one more guy, if I'm correctly, because there's nothing really much to do here. Okay, let's try and watch these things. So I guess this is the plan that is what they call it, fake. Okay, from persons, president, and CEO to Slender. Subject: vacation alert. Please note that I will be out of the office this week, Monday through Thursday inclusive. If you're writing about the numerous large projects that have key deliverables due on Friday afternoon, please note that my calendar on Friday morning is limited due to networking job/brunch. If you're inclined, please rest assured that I will curiously review your work 10 minutes before you are supposed to have it. Blame others for my total lack of context regarding what it even is, and that's that it be completely restarted and refinished in a matter of hours, regardless of the merit or necessity of my proposed improvement to it. I bought my job and I'm a clown. And my bottom desk drawer, though, is a good awful television pilot I wrote about how I'm a genius who brings a magical finishing touch to all the work of a company who is overjoyed to bask in my creative glory despite my near conscious absence. My petulant childishness and my total lack of solidarity with the people I'm supposed to be leading. There's a sense where Beauty, 22-year-old graphic design intern, tells me how artistically inspired she was by the mixtape I gave her of all my favorite bands, including the one I used to play in. I certainly have no idea how fucking retarded I am. Very truly, Ray Parsons, President, CEO, Chief Creative Officer, Ideas Guy. Can we steal something from him? Because that description kinda made me hate him more than should be. Okay. From Paula Young, Senior Partner and Chairwoman, to all staff. Subject: my resignation / live for your dreams. Priority high. Dearest employees, it is with a bittersweet mixture of joy and sadness that I must announce my divestment and resignation from the company, effective immediately. While I would have preferred to be available to help with the numerous surprise obstacles that this would present, the timing of my departure coincided with an existing travel plans that could not have been changed without putting my elite passenger status on Air Canada at risk. When I began my career as an employee at an agency similar to ours over 15 years ago, things were so much different. Things were much more different. All of my peers seemed to be questioning my opinions, dismiss my ideas, and even make faces at me as if I was some kind of stupid idiot. For me, the meaning of this was clear. I was much more capable, creative, and out of the box than everybody around me. A true maverick. With the agreement of my husband and his financial support, I found this organization. The point of the story is clear. You gotta live your values. You gotta choose the life that you want to live. I like where it says, with the agreement of my husband and his financial support, he gave me money to make this company. Choose the life. Okay, you gotta live your value. You gotta choose the life that you want to live and make it happen, just like I did. I've often asked myself why all of you seem to be so stressed out and miserable, as if some horrifically ignorant force, obviously oblivious to its own recklessness, is compelling you to do things that don't make any sense. Someday, I hope you realize that you can do whatever you want. You just have to go for it. The next chapter in my life, for example, will be through a line of motivational headbangs that I message deleted. Is there an extra style blender? I can't find any stylers. Sorry, man. I'm not touching any of this shit. Even though I am. Nothing. So let's talk to this last guy. This is Russell. He's like a less successful version of my brother, where my brother gets paid handsomely to do basically nothing, and can hire all of the lawyers and accountants in the world to defend it. Russell has mastered the limited middle class version of this, being a psychopath. Let me get that word right. Skinophatic little shithead. He works from home so much that he doesn't even bother having a desk anymore. In fact, he really only shows up to office to watch sports highlights on the plasma screen that we bought to facilitate better team collaboration. He's the kind of person whose enthusiasm is so facile and transparent that everything he says to you feels like an insult to your intelligence, assuming you have any. When it's all over and everyone who actually does anything has been completely outsourced, the Russell of the world will be the last man standing in the corporate megaverse. They'll be on the conference calls to their bosses in China, going on about how everything is going great, just great. Except for the following people who have really let them down. Yeah, they're just really not hitting it. They're not getting it. I'm just looking at their stuff and geez, I don't know, it's just not right. But what do you think, guys? What do you guys think? What's up, bro? Letting man. Hey, can you ask your brother if he's interested in that thing I told him about? What thing? Trust me, bro, he'll know what I mean. It's an amazing opportunity. Cool. I haven't seen him in a while, but I'll let him know. Fuck! That's how I see it. Good. Alright. Let's see, what happens if we talk to him again? Later, bro. What's in here? The well-informed and worthwhile opinions that fill the trash can of agencies around the world by even winter. I like the idea of having statements that specifically talk about the impact our product has on customers. But how are we really telling our brand story? This still image of an inanimate object really needs to have a stronger sense of movement. The line of meaningless rhetoric in this thing that is fundamentally about absolutely nothing really isn't adding any value. I saw this thing last night in a movie and I loved it. Our thing should be just as good, because even though our budget is a 16th of what it took to create that, I can still remember a time when it was only half. Okay, here's the deal. I don't like this thing. I don't have any real reason to disliking it. I dislike it the way that certain people don't like pickles or Reggie. It's just idle preference. I didn't go to school for marketing and advertising or design or writing or anything like that. I just got a job at a corporation, and one day they decided to shove me here because they figured at least there was a hard limit to how much damage I could do. Another possibility is that I'm actually very intelligent, but I'm oh my god, this is hurting my throat and my eyes can't read every line. So okay, let's go get it. Another possibility is that I'm actually very intelligent, but I'm the wrong gender or ethnicity, and I need to be put somewhere appropriate but ultimately harmless. Either way, I've either come to not care that my actions are devoid of any irrational, or even more dangerously, I believe that my intuitions represent some sort of natural capability. I've either always been like this or consequently started my own company because I was incapable of working for someone else, or it happened to me after being promoted to a level high enough that people just stop bothering to disagree with you. So you know, I'm just not sure about the blue. Okay, this is all for now. Thanks for watching.